VACAY-JAYTV.
All right, family, here we are with the Family Business New Orleans. This is episode 2, and the name of this one is called Rest No Peace. And I love the fact that we get a glimpse of New Orleans. We get the trees, we get the swamps, we get the alligators, baby. I'm loving it all. You know, the cinematography on this is definitely great. And we see Jean LeBlanc's goons, and they are getting rid of the body. Most likely, this is the body of Big Red, who they just took out. And all of that. So they throwing it in the leg, baby. They throwing the body in the leg, get rid of it and the whole nine. Ain't nobody gonna find that thing. And the alligators will probably get to it anyway, right? So yeah, you got Prince right there, and you got the rest of these guys, and they're handling business. All of a sudden, though, Prince sees in the distance a car, and the car looks very, very familiar. Well, yeah, this is Pierre LeBlanc's Porsche. And they're wondering why it's out here in the swamps where they get rid of bodies in the whole nine. So Prince and Kendall, they decide to roll up on it because they see somebody in it. And they tell that mother freaker to get out the car. Get out the car. Why you in this car right here? What's going on? And this person gets out popping mad junk, talking about, yeah, you're making a big mistake, making a big mistake. Well, here we are. That's right. We got Ernestine, the Voodoo priestess. And she is drinking some stuff. It's dripping on the side of her mouth. And she in the bed with your boy Floyd. And Floyd, you know, he is feeling it, baby. This man is like, are you okay? Is it all right? And she's like, yeah, everything's fine. And she is putting it down on your boy. And your boy is going wild, boy. He is into her. And she putting something on this man because this man is looking scared. He's looking like he is definitely feeling it. Yeah, so now back in New York, we see this car roll up, right? We see a car roll up. We see the family's about to get on the jet. Your boy is mad paranoid, and Marquise pulls out the strap. He's like, yo, everybody down, right? And he's like, yo, chill. Look at the license plates. It says Duncan 1. Who could that possibly be? Is that LC? Is that Chippy? Is that Vegas? Did something happen? So they waiting to see who's going to come out because we don't know who's going to come out of this car. But we know it's definitely family, so we're going to hold it down for a second. Who is it? Man, it's Aunt Nene, man. Nene coming out the car with her New Orleans umbrella talking about, yeah, I heard y'all going to New Orleans, so I'm going down. And, of course, Curtis is like, nah, it's going to be dangerous, Mom. She's like, what are you talking about, dangerous? You know, I know what dangerous is all about, boy. You know, talking to Curtis, talking to the son, and, you know, little Vegas is like, you know she ain't going to say take no for an answer, right? You know that, right? So, yeah, you know, Aunt Nene going to come down with them. They're going to go down to New Orleans and the whole nine and go see the family. And, yes, you know, Vegas said, you know, he may have needed some help. So they sent some extra help to help out Curtis, Lauren, and everybody down in New Orleans. So they got an extra man to get down on the get down when it's time to get down. All right. So here we are. We got Big Shirley, we got Monique, and they getting ready for this funeral. They all dressed in black, and here we go with the funeral. They walking through the streets of New Orleans style funeral, right? They got the carriage with the coffin in it and the whole nine. This is tradition. When somebody passes away, they walk through the streets, and, you know, they got the band playing and everything, man. This is definitely genuine New Orleans style with the colorful umbrellas showing tribute and respect to the person that passed away, right? So here we go. We got your boy Floyd, and he goes to visit Fred. It's like, yo, Fred, man, I need to talk to you, man. I need to talk to you. You know something about Big Shirley? Oh, okay. He said, hey, man, you know, I was going to talk to you, man, but, you know, I got some things that I want to talk to you about. I appreciate the money, but, you know, I'm about to go down there and talk to, you know, Jean. Yeah, he giving out $100,000 for any information on PA. He's like, for real? You said you wasn't going to snitch. He's like, nah, I'm not going to snitch. What are you talking about? I'm not going to switch. And yeah, here goes Floyd, boy. You know, Floyd is just like, yeah, you said you gave us your word. So what's going on? Nah, I'm not going to snitch up. And he's like, yes, you are. Pow. Floyd pops Fred. Fred is out of here, baby. That's the way it goes. You know what I'm saying? You're going to snitch and talking about, yeah, we can go down and get this money. What are you talking about, get this money? Crazy, man. What was Fred thinking talking to Floyd about actually giving up information about his family? You already know Floyd was going to pop him. So here we are back at the funeral. We back in the streets. You know, they got the band playing, you know, and they pacing to the music, and they got the horse and carriage, man. This is classic. This is real classic right here. And then we see Jean LeBlanc with Maria, and we see that Big Shirley rolls up and says, my condolences to the family and everything. And, Jean is like, yeah, he really loved Midnight Blues. He was always down there in the whole nine showing respect. And she's like, Nick's like, did you think that worked? You think that threw him off? She's like, I don't know. We gonna see. So here we go with Todd, and Todd is on the phone like, yeah, I'm about to come down there right now and tell y'all what's going on. And there goes Floyd right at the door, and he sees Floyd, and he tries to hightail it out of there. Where you running to? I don't understand. This is your house. You trying to run? Where you gonna go? Of course, Floyd gonna pop him, pow, pow. Todd is done. He's out of here. Snitches get stitches for real, baby. So, of course, your man gonna wipe it down. Floyd, man, he a professional. I like Floyd. He's a professional. But bye-bye, Todd. All y'all snitches get stitches. Get up out of here. Get up out of here, right? So here go another one. This guy right here, I think this is Eric. He was at the poker table or whatever. He's like, yeah, I'm about to go get this 100,000. And here come Big Shirley and Monique like, hey, what you doing? What you doing? So she roll up on them, and they both stab, right there, broad daylight, stabbed them up. I was like, whoa, Big Shirley, Monique is no joke. Stab, out of here. He's done, son. Ain't going nowhere. Look, they ain't playing around. Broad daylight. You try to snitch on us, you're done. So cousin Curtis, he look at Marquise and he's like, hey, you all right? And Marquise is like, man, my mama gonna kill me because I was supposed to be in Houston. I came up here to get y'all. And Aunt Nene's like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about Shirley. I take care of Shirley. Don't even worry about it. I'll talk to her. It's like, oh, okay. Thank you, Aunt Nene. Obviously Aunt Nene got something where she can, talk to Big Shirley and talk her down. So here we are with Floyd and Big Shirley. They on the street and she's like, hey, how you doing? Like everything is normal. Is everything taken care of? Oh, yeah, we took out all the snitches. What happened to this guy? Yeah, we took him out too. And they just smiling away, just like a normal, breezy day, like nothing happened. So Prince tells Jean LeBlanc that, yeah, they found some dude in Pierre's car. He's back at the spot. We holding him. We just waiting on you. So again, they gonna make sure they got this guy and hold him down. But he is there talking wild smack to the goons and to the crew. Man, I'ma F y'all up. And they just like, yo, shut up, right? So here we go with Sheriff Clay and Mayor Ronald, and they see the body on the street, baby. That's right. And Sheriff Clay is just like, hey, this is what goes on down here during the day. It don't matter. This is what happens down here in New Orleans. So they're just looking at the body. Yeah, what type of investigation? She got coffee in her hand. This is wild. But again, Mayor Ronald's on some like, yeah, we got to make sure we take care of some things, man. We got to take care of these things. So Jean LeBlanc goes home with Maria, and he's like, yeah, I got to take care of some stuff. He goes upstairs, and she tells the assistant, hey, block all the calls. I'm going to be getting busy. I'm going to take care of my husband. So here we go with Larry and the Motley Crew, boy. They are out there at the drugstore. What they doing at the drugstore, man? What is going on? I had no idea what they was doing. I thought they were just going to rob the place. But specifically, they at the drugstore. And of course, son is like, hey, we know how to do this. So we see some champagne getting poured out. We see what's going on. And Maria is just trying to take care of her man. Just kind of ease his stress with his brother passing away and getting taken out. And he seems to be distracted because he ain't giving it up. He ain't trying to kiss her back like that. He's like, listen, I got some things to take care of. So she's like, okay, who is it? You cheating on me with somebody? He's like, nah, it's not like that at all. You the love of my life. I would never cheat on you in the whole nine. I'm just preoccupied at this time and I'm stressed out. And she's like, listen, I'm trying to take care of that. And he goes to kiss her, right? Pulls up a chin like he gonna kiss her, and then he just kind of like dodges her and doesn't kiss her. And of course, she is feeling deflated because she was really trying to take care of her man. She's like, well, what you won't do, I got a friend to do it right here. And she opens up that little thing right there. And yeah, she got the rose. A rose is still a rose. And she gonna take care of whatever she need to take care of. Well, at least she ain't out there in the streets going to mess around with anybody, so she's just going to take care of herself. So here we go with the Motley Crew. Larry's Motley Crew rolls up in there. It's a stick up, boy, and they sticking up the pharmacy, right? A little scientist over there, whatever he is. He's over there trying to make a phone call. They sticking everybody up. And they out there to get what? Are they trying to get money? She's like, yo, no funny business. I told you no funny business, right? She about to cut him up. But yeah, they up in there, not to rob the place for no money. They up in there trying to get some pills. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? Why they trying to get pills and not trying to get money? What type of robbery is this? So they taking all these pills, all of this and that. And, they ain't really doing nothing crazy. But they just got the pills put in the bag and then they left out. I was like, okay, what's going on here? Why they just taking the pills? I mean, does somebody need some pills? They're going to resell the pills. What are they trying to do, right? We're going to find out in a minute. So Jean LeBlanc comes back. We see the crew there. They got this guy. He's tied up with something over his head. And who is that? Man, that's Sebastian from the family business, the OG, right? So he comes down there talking about, yeah, where's Pierre? I ain't talking to nobody else but the boss, Pierre. Of course, Jean LeBlanc is laughing. He's like, yo, Pierre's my brother, and he is definitely not the boss. He's definitely not the boss. I'm the boss. So tell me why you was in my brother's car. And he tells him that he was looking for Pierre because they had a deal going on. And it looks like, yeah, Sebastian brought some product, and they made a deal, and he's supposed to be working with Pierre, who's supposed to be the boss. Man, oh man, oh man. Sebastian quickly found out that, yeah, Jean LeBlanc is the man. And yeah, unfortunately, Pierre is no more. So we see David Bannerman. He's doing a great job playing Jean LeBlanc. Now let's go back to the Midnight Blues Casino. This place is huge. I just love seeing it because I can't believe it's a casino, right? So here we go with Big Shirley and Monique. They outside. It's like, okay, well, I guess everything's taken care of, right? We don't got to worry about stuff no more, right? And they're like, yeah, well who's that? What limo's this? Oh, it looks like that's your son coming through with the fam. And we see Aunt Nene, we see Laura, and we see Curtis, right? They get out the car. It's like, is that your family? Is that the Duncan? Is that your family from New York? Yeah, it is. Hey, what's going on, family? So, Big Shirley and Monique, they greet Aunt Nene and the whole nine. Good to see you, cuz. Good to see you, welcome, 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 And they like, what a surprise, 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 right? That was the name of the last episode. That should have been this one. But here we go, hugs, kisses, and the whole nine. Everybody's being all happy and joyful to see each other, which is great, right? And yeah, Cousin Curtis, hey, how you doing, Big Shirley? How you doing? Everybody is all happy to see each other. And they like, yeah, we hungry, definitely hungry. It's like, well, we got the buffet. And Aunt Nene's like, we ain't doing no buffet. I can cook something. She's like, nah, either you gonna do a buffet or whatever. So Cousin Curtis like, hey, we gonna take that buffet. So they all go inside. And Big Shirley's like, go to my office right now, Marquise, right now. Because he was supposed to be in Houston. And yeah, you already know, ooh, he in trouble. So Larry, man, Larry is going through all of these pills. He's like, no, this was a crazy funny part and performance. This ain't it. Which one you looking for? This ain't it. Nene said, if I don't take my medicine, I can't see it again. I can't go back to it. He throwing the stuff out, throwing it out. And they looking at him like, of course, he crazy, right? We know Uncle Larry, he's crazy. And he's like, no, this is it. And he finally finds it. He's like, yes, I can go back to my Nene. I'm going to take my meds and I'm going to go back. She said, I can't come back without taking my meds. This was a funny moment. It is what it is. So now we see Saint. They find the product in the car because it's all laced in the Porsche, right? And Saint said, this is the best stuff on this side of Mississippi, boy. So they make a deal. Sebastian and Jean LeBlanc make a deal. They was going to sell it $15 a key. He said $13.5, and he's going to order more as well. So they make a deal. They said, cut this man loose and give him a drink. Let's go. So Marquise goes in the office. Big Shirley slaps him. Boy, you making me look like a fool. You're supposed to be in Houston. I told you not to go to New York. What are you doing? He's like, Ma, you got to listen to me. I can't just stand by and let this happen. We got to do something. I had to do it. I didn't go up there and beg. I asked. I spoke to Vegas. I didn't even speak to LC. And LC, is not around, but he's trying to tell her that, look, He's not a boy anymore. He's a man now. He's a Duncan. He's ready to fight. He's ready to do it. And she's like, listen, man, this is full of drugs and all types of stuff. I don't want you involved. He's like, listen, I'm a Duncan. I'm going to do what I got to do for this family. I need you to understand that, Ma. So she eventually just kind of sits down and says, you right. You are a man now. I just wanted to protect you. He's like, listen, it's time for me to protect you now, Ma. So it's time for Marquise to step up, and she's going to accept that. And she's like, all right, you ready for this ride? Because it's going to be a crazy one. I mean, we already saw how big Shirley get down. She be stabbing people during the day. So that's only a part of what we about to see in the next upcoming episode. So Larry calls. He makes a phone call. Who is he calling? He's calling Nene. And she is like a little girl. It's so cute to see. Hey, that's my baby on the phone. You know, cousin Curtis like, what is going on? Who is she talking to? You know, what is going on here? I'm ready to eat. And he's like, hey, baby, I took my meds. I'm ready to come home to you. I'm coming home and I'm going to see you. And she's like, well, I'm not exactly at home. I'm in New Orleans. He's like, what are you doing in New Orleans? I'm down here visiting family, you know. But as soon as I get back, I'm going to see you, baby. You know, it's just cute to hear them talk and go back and forth. And, you know, she's like a little girl talking to a boyfriend in high school, you know? So, of course, Curtis is like, what's going on here? Like, who are you talking to? You know, she gets off the phone and she's like, what are you talking about? That was Chippy just checking on us. And again, I'm trying to understand why, you know, Aunt Nene don't want to let, you know, Curtis know. But I understand that, yeah, you know, she's trying to keep him away from them until he gets on his meds and gets right before she exposes that she's still talking with him. So they're like, yeah, you ever been to New Orleans? Like, nah, we ain't never been to New Orleans. It's like, well, here we go. We gonna go to New Orleans. So your man Larry and the Motley crew, they're gonna go down to New Orleans to go see his baby Nene. All right, so here we are back at the Midnight Blues. And I see what y'all doing, the trifecta treasures, all right? Tri-destined, I see y'all, I see what y'all doing. So here we are with the fam. We got Big Shirley, Floyd, and Marquise. They walking through the casino, and this guy walks up. This guy Skunk. Hey, Big Shirley, how you doing? And she real nice to him. Hey, you know, what you need? What you need? How can I help you? There's something I need to tell you. All right, well, if you need to tell us, talk to Floyd. No, I need to talk to you. Talk to Floyd. Floyd handles all the business affairs, so Floyd gonna take care of you. So Floyd's like, all right, give me your 30-second elevator speech because I don't got a lot of time. He's like, 50,000. He's like, you running out of time. He's like, 50,000. He's like, listen, man, they got this wild boar epidemic and they got these guys, they capture the wild boars, and these guys, they tear up the cage and everything else like that, and I will throw you in with the wild boars. And he walks away. He's like, you know what? I just won 50,000, but now I got 100,000 reasons why I'm going to tell Jean LeBlanc what I know. So will Skunk make it to Jean LeBlanc? Will he be taken out by the family before he goes to snitch? We shall see in the next episode of, yeah, the Family Business New Orleans, baby. Family, let me know what you think about these first 2 episodes of the Family Business New Orleans. Are you liking it? You're loving it? You're not liking it? Definitely drop your comments below. I definitely want to know what you think about it. I'm enjoying it so far, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season, baby. So let's get into it. You already know it's your man, VACAY-J. If you love this video, like this video, appreciate this video, definitely check out the next one right here. And until next time, salute.
VACAY-JayTV.